Alright, what does the Brigadier General have to say about things now? I say, I see that you encountered a rogue security robot. You may destroy it if you meet it again. Your safety is vital. But as to your brief, level 2 security locks are released, so sectors 5 and 6 are open. That means those sectors have likely been infiltrated by X. This seems like my plan is kind of flawed, don't you think? They are much harder to stop than we initially suspected. Sector 5, ARC, is Sub-Zero. Guess the theme of that level. You're still susceptible to cold from the vaccine's side effects, so you'll take damage if you even set foot inside there. Bad idea. Avoid Sector 5 for now. But in the meantime, HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. Once we have the transmission, you can download it. But, the X have destroyed all the data rooms you have used so far. Plot device. I no longer doubt their capacity for critical thought. You'll have to use the data room in the night habitat. Sector 6, NOC. Guess the theme of this level. Go to Sector 6 and access the navigation room there. It's here, in case you were wondering. Is your objective clear? Tread lightly, Samus. You are the only one who can do this. And the X may be much more dangerous than we know. Something tells me I should be afraid. Afraid of elevators. Fucking terrifying. Power on this thing cuts out and we'll plumb. What the fuck, cannons? Does Samus suspect anything? No, I do not think so. Good. Monitor her closely. Affirmative. Out. So to Sector 6 then, which is this way. Clearly things are spiralling out of control rather fast. Our immediately, seemingly simple objective is becoming ever more complicated and annoying, isn't it? I don't know about you, but I'm starting to suspect the Brigadier. He doesn't seem to know what he's doing either. I think he might not have a brain. Sector 6, NOC, which might be short for Nocturnal, or it might be short for no fucking clue. Yeah, that actually kind of works. Anyway, let's see what we need to do in this place. The Varia suit data is here from HQ, ready to download. Get moving to a data room. But there's a problem. This is not MasterChef, I really do not be seeing that phrase. The X from the Sub-Zero sector ARC are in Sector 6, NOC. This doesn't follow any kind of logic. And they've been changed by the code. If you absorb one, you'll be frozen from within. It's like a reverse microwave. This seems to be a deliberate tactic. Once you download the Varia suit modification, you'll be out of danger. Just be extremely careful until then. The NOC data room is here. Remember, avoid the blue X, and my text is blue to remind you what blue is. Use your beam to stun them in order to get by. Is your objective clear? Be careful. They are hunting you actively now, Samus. And this area is very dark. Proceed with extreme caution. Pro tip, it's not dark. It's just flavor text, and it means nothing. As you will see very soon. Sector 6 is kind of annoying though. As you said, the blue X can do a lot of damage to you if you let them. I think it's about half of your health on the 1%, so basically don't fuck up. A lesson for the whole game, but particularly a lesson for now. This is the extent of what they consider dark to be. There's a secret passage up here. Just give me a minute. Come on, I know it's here. I'm not going to use it, I just want to demonstrate that. There we go. Your clue is the rock sort of stopping. Anyway, let's get rid of that. And soon you will see the blue X and the green mushrooms. Bet they're hallucinogenic. Maybe that's where the magic powder was made. That's a blue X. They're bigger, so they're easy to see. Shoot them with the beam and they get stunned in place for a while, hopefully allowing you to escape their nefarious Arctic oh my fuck, that was close. Nefarious Arctic clutches is what I was going for. I'm gonna run. Just run! It's like with the SAX, just fucking run. See, it was chasing me down. It's determined. Oh shit! No, I'm not dealing with that. The ideal thing to do there is only shoot the block that doesn't have a blue X in it, which I'm fairly sure is the middle one. Yes. You've got a choice of routes here. Either you can go all the way to the bottom or you can go across here. Across here is generally a better choice. It's a little safer. Because that one can't get you through the wall and you don't deal with that one at all. Run through here firing upwards diagonally because it really is the best way. And then... oh shit, where now? Oh fuck! Genuine terror. I had no idea they were going to fucking spawn there, jeez. This time, don't fuck up. Normally I'm better at this, but... well, put it down to anything you want, really. Lack of concentration from trying to talk at the same time. Lack of practice from not having played this in a while. Blame it on the controller, blame it on the emulator. Really blame it on anything except for myself. Because that's what I do. That's what I say. And nothing you can do will change it. Eskimo Samus. Well, that would certainly explain the Arctic X, at least. Or the Blue X. Well, apparently Brigadier General doesn't think we're intelligent enough to decide what blue is without being shown. And being shown a picture of the X as well. Oh, why did I do that? Nah, it's a really bad idea. You can stun them and get them off screen so they can't chase you anymore, but I think it's really hard, as you discovered from the previous attempt. They are determined to follow you to your doom, so I won't even give them a chance. I'll just not fuck it up this time. How's that for an idea? Because I can do that. I'm pretty sure there is something good in here. Like a save room. And thousands of these fucking things. So if you need to farm for anything, there's a good place to do it. You need to be more careful, I feel. Somehow I feel there's been a lot of bumblage during the course of this. A lot of I'm going to jump around and get killed. Make a song out of that if you want. Another one of the slightly trickier power-ups to avoid. Not too bad, but not great either. And you've got to be careful falling down here that you don't grab it. There we are. None too shabby. Now what's this? The wall must be bombed. Huh. Well, I don't have that power-up, and now... maybe there's something over here we can explore. Dun 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 dun. It's the SAX. It's here to kill us. Pro tip, don't get out of this little underground area, cause it'll kill you. It has power bombs. That does damage you, but fortunately not by a huge amount. Destroys the wall though, allowing me to get past. So if I just wait for the SAX to get out of the way, you can hear it jump down, you can walk, and the floor collapses here. Meaning if you think quick, you can grab this ledge and avoid a grisly doom at the hands of the SAX. And then when you drop and follow it, it's completely absent. Quite where it goes, nobody knows. Best not to think about it, really. It'll only terrify you. It goes to Disneyland. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Now then, you may remember I mentioned a little earlier in proceedings that there are 3 or 4 bosses in the game that I consider to be the really horribly difficult ones, and have a lot of trouble with beating. Hey, guess what? One of those is coming up right about now. It's... in the normal proceedings, this is one of the easiest bosses, but when you can only take, I think it's 3 hits, not so much. Prepare to be here a while unless I get super jammy. And I'm not feeling particularly strawberry flavoured right at this moment. Or sugary. In fact, there's a distinct lack of sugar right now. Oh shit. At least now we can destroy those in one shot. Here's the data room, and there's a Core X using the data room and exploding it. You whole bucket of dicks. Get back here. Get back here immediately and face my wrath. Here's our boss. The Varia-ty Core X. It's just a giant Core X with barriers. It's a pain in the arse in so many ways I couldn't even begin to describe. Because it has these little X's surrounding it which make hitting it quite difficult. It follows an erratic pattern and is often not on the screen, therefore making tracking where it is really difficult. Once upon a time I had a really good method for defeating this boss. I've since not really remembered it terribly well. I've anti-remembered it. There are also blue X's in some of these, so you have to be careful about which ones you shoot. For example, that one. And that one. Just be cautious. Don't rush into trouble. As I've told you many times already. Oh hey, charge shots damage it too. Who gives a florb? Alright, let's give this another go. Give me back my Varia suit, you bastard! I will obtain it. You will not obtain it. I think I know the rationale for this boss. They couldn't think of a creative way for the Varia suit to be a boss. So instead they just made it bigger. Oh shit. Because its hitbox is massive, because it's such a big target, it's very hard to avoid taking damage. And I'm probably not going to be winning this on my first few attempts. Because incompetence. You can sort of get it into a loop up here, but it's very tricky. As you can see, I kind of failed to do it just there. Come on. Come on! Oh, there we go! Now it reverts to a normal Core X, and yes, this is a particular boss where this has happened to me multiple times, where I've killed the main form and then had the Core X murder me, and screams and Game Boys being hurled across the room and whatnot. Determined for it not to happen this time. Second attempt! Fuck yeah! Dun-dun-dun. We obtained the Varia suit effect. Survive extreme temperatures. Allowing us to go into Sector 5 altogether, allowing us to go into the hot areas of Sector 3, allowing us to absorb the blue X, and changing our colour scheme to this rather horrible looking yellow. Blarg. Oh well, I guess you can't win them all. And in the fashion sense, we have most certainly lost. Yellow is so last century. What the fuck am I talking about? It's so last century. I was trying to think of a spacey like time thing. I couldn't do it. Last cycle, maybe. I don't know. Who cares? Really, at this point, who gives a flub? What I do like though is that the blue X will still try and attack you, at least at first, because they think, aha, you're weak to cold. It takes them a little while to learn. It's a nice little touch to the game that I quite like. See, look, they're attacking you, but they don't realise it's not damaging you anymore for a while. And in fact heals you by a large chunk. I think it's about 40 or so, making them now a great source of energy. Unfortunately though, they've now cottoned on and won't attack me directly. They'll in fact do the opposite and now flee from me. For I am the hunter and I will devour their souls. Blue wine gums, a new delicacy for Samus Aran. Oh, right, the worms fall off the wall. Please don't fucking die now. Wait, did I save? I'm pretty sure I saved after killing that boss, didn't I? I'm not going to take any fucking chances all the same. Because you never know when something can go wrong. Believe me, I've had that one happen to me before as well. Kill a boss, kill the Core X, not been able to save before dying. You can just imagine the rage, can't you? Go on, imagine it. Imagine what it would be like. I imagine it'd be something like, ah! Only probably with a few more expletives mixed in there. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be the first time, anyway. I often expound expletives all over the place. Again, I'm fairly sure that wasn't a real sentence. But there's nothing anyone can do about it now. These doors on the side here lead to areas and corridors filled with blue X, meaning you can't get into them until you have the Varia suit, really, without dying. They don't contain anything I'm going to be wanting just yet, though. I think there's a couple of optional power-ups, which obviously I'm not going to be going for. As this is the 1% challenge! No power-up will be obtained. No power-up left behind? No, all the power-ups left behind forever. I don't need no stinking power-ups. Samus Aran, bitch! Did I say that already? I get the distinct impression I said that towards the beginning. My memory. She is a colander. Anyway, to stop round. Oh, ghetto screw attack. Cool. If you have a charge shot and you do the spin jump to the side and touch anything, it counts as if you had the screw attack and damages it. It's not very practical, but it's fun when you pull it off. It's known as the ghetto screw attack for reasons unknown to all of mankind. Anyway, we're done in Sector 6 now. This was all we really needed to come for, was the Varia-ty. Guess where we're going next, viewers? I bet you can't. I don't know why I did that. I needed neither energy nor missiles. My reasoning for being here was non-existent. My reasoning for saving, though, that's always existent. Right then, Brigadier General Adam, what is our next objective? I say, how did that X download the Varia suit data? This doesn't seem to make any sense at all, unless the X had the ability to process data organically. At any rate, you have the Varia suit data. Now you will be protected from extreme temperatures. More importantly, the SAX will no longer be able to freeze you, so we can escape easier. But you're still too weak. That thing is too much for you. You currently have no way of damaging it. My simulations indicate that a penetrating weapon like the plasma beam might work. Hell yeah. Developing modification data will take HQ some time, though. There's also a chance that you may be able to restore your plasma beam by absorbing a large Corex, as you did with the charge beam function. Hint hint. As for restoring ice beam functionality, I doubt it. Your current cellular makeup would reject that addition. Therefore, HQ has developed an ice missile upgrade. This will add a freezing effect to your missiles. It will help, because there needs to be any more specific than that. Go to Sector 5 ARC for the download. Really? Go to the ice area for the ice missiles. Who would have thunk it? Is your objective clear? Now, get moving. You disgust me. Unfortunately, the ice missiles are not as great as they sound, for a reason I'll cover when I get to them. In any case, the ice area is our destination, the ice power-up is our objective, and leftward is our choice of directional pad buttons. With which to get there, with which to obtain the next step on our recovery plan. We are screwed. Power up-wise, we have fucking nothing, but we will get many things. Anyway, Sector 5, ARC, ARC, the Arctic sector. Let's make this clearer. It's a fairly small area, but again, it's deceptive. You need to download data for the ice missile upgrade, but as you might expect, the data room here is secured. Level 3 security hatches are yellow. Release the security lock and download data as usual. And experiment with those new missiles. They will be helpful in non-specific ways. Is your objective clear? You know what to do. Get to it. Pushy, innit? Sometimes I wish I could punch him in the face and destroy his smugness, but there is no way to harm him. Oh, what a terrible shame. Oh, that's not conducive to progress at all now, is it? Again, it's an example of not being entirely intuitive, but you can sort of see the way out. I'll just let you look at the screen for a minute, see if you can decipher that. No, give up? Well, if you look over there, you can see on the right-hand side, you can see an edge just on that one block on the right side. Missiles blow it the fuck up. And you can get through. Allowing you to progress. Isn't it awesome? The answer, I think, you'll find is yes, of course. Some of the more obnoxious enemies, you just have to take your time to destroy them before you can move on, as they'll spit goo on your head otherwise. As we discovered from the intro cutscene, Samus is not the biggest fan of being covered in yellow goo. It could be worse, but I won't disclose as to why. Yellow goo is disgusting. It sticks like napalm. And, well, then the music changed to the ARC music. Look, it's all icy and brilliant and Christmassy. I want to put the Freeze Easy puke music on. Yes, because it makes you puke. It's so cutesy. What we really want to do, though, is go this way. Except we don't, because the door is still locked. You need to find the yellow security room first. Wherever could it be hidden? We may never know. Or we will know, because it's kind of important that we find that out. These blocks. Speed blocks. You know what to do, Samus. If you don't, figure it out. Some of the more damaging enemies in the game is these little weird pulsating crabs with cannons for intestines, apparently. Why am I What the fuck am I rolling into a morph ball for? It's completely pointless. We'll just speed boost our way down here. And see what we might encounter. Ah! Well, whatever the hell you are. And you also find the blue X here. In the same fashion, they try and run from you. Ah! Die, you bastard! I won't have time to deal with you. Not today. I think there was a Zelda tune in there somewhere. Oh god. Just in case you didn't think you had enough enemies yet, here's some more. Ah. Yes, if you're jumping to the left and right and you accidentally hit up or down mid-flip jump, it immediately cancels your jump. Look, watch. If you have an awkward D-pad that means you sometimes press up or down while pressing left or right without even really trying to, you can completely screw yourself over on jumping over core X's. Yes, that's the main thing I remember it for, because that's what mainly screwed me the fuck over. That's where we're going next. Because we can't get anywhere here yet. So downward we must go. A-hunting we will go for ice missiles, wherever may we find them, I do not fucking know. Well, I do. Precedent, past experience, and all that jazzification. But until then, we actually... What am I doing? Previous experience he sings about missing the very obvious door to his left. Stupidity reigns in my world again, it seems. And in Samus's too. It must be a new experience for her. Infected by the stupidity virus. Side effect of the X-parasite. Anyway, here's our security room and the yellow doors. They are now unlocked. Woohoo! There will be many cries of whoop that will be immediately silenced. Now we've unlocked that, we need to work our way back around. And this is one of the more annoying parts of the game, as these enemies will frequently respawn. You kill them, and the X just reform into something else. Well, I say something else, into just another one of the same. When the X are flashing white, they're invincible, which means it's a scripted sort of reforming, and there's nothing you can do about it. A little disappointing, but like I said, there's nothing you can do about it, so live with it. Or don't. Either is fine. Eskimo Samus feels kind of relevant right now. Anyway, so now we've unlocked the yellow doors, we can reach the next data room. As you can see, this has become a little formulaic at the moment. It doesn't continue in that way indefinitely, because as you can see, there are only 4 levels of lock anyway. And there are a great deal more power-ups than 2. So don't worry a little head about it. The formula will be broken, the formula will be smashed on the ground. Leaking from the test tube you accidentally dropped in the lab, releasing a deadly flesh-eating virus that destroys all of humanity. Good job! Good job, science. Anyway, now we have the ice missile effect. Instead of our missiles exploding and killing our enemies, they freeze them now. You can probably understand what my problem with this upgrade is. The super missile granted you the power to one-hit kill a lot of enemies. You only get to use it for a very short time before this effect gets added, which now means you can't one-hit kill anything. It's always at least 2 shots. We now can't go back this way because of the one-way barrier, so now we need to go all the way around again. Slightly obnoxious, isn't it? There's a hidden item around here somewhere, I can't remember exactly where. There's also one back here, but you need some power-up I don't have yet to get it. I think it's the... well, I won't spoil it. It's the... I'm not going to tell you what that is. That's what happens if those things get possessed by X-parasites. They become leaning towers of pulsation. Oh god, that noise is actually quite vomit-inducing. But that's nothing. Play StarCraft 2 and listen to any noise the Infester unit makes. That sound actually makes me feel physically sick. It's quite repellent. Anyway, this is not where I need to be, question mark? No, because you can't get back round that way, you see. The one of the doors is melted. Again, I don't really want to go all the way there just to show you that. This happens for a reason, and the reason is ice missiles. Because now we can get back up here, you see. Clever, ain't it? Gotta use your old space noggin. Sounds like a dog's name. From space. Now the trick here is you need the speed boost to proceed past this door. So you need to kill this crab twice to form an X-parasite to go and possess that. Which you get hit by, like, twice. Wow, they do loads of damage. Fucking hell. 30. Anyway, you freeze this, and you run from here because it becomes a platform. Clever, ain't it? Ah, Metroid Fusion. You are the black sheep of the Metroid series, and there really is no reason why. It tried something different, and I think it did it quite well, personally. Because it's a bit more atmospheric. Linear, yes, but no less fun, I don't think. And I think if you do a 1% challenge, the difficulty is certainly up high enough to be worthwhile ago. Whoop. There we are. Now we need to get out of here, as usual fashion. For we have achieved our aim, obtained the ice missiles, so if any Metroids show up, we'll be well equipped to deal with them. Unfortunately, first, we have to... What the hell was that? I don't like this place. It's filled with scary things. Ah, get me out of here. I'm a bounty hunter, get me out of here. Because I'm in a space station full of death! Death and wine gums in equal measure. That'll probably be the title of whichever video this turns out to be. You see if I'm wrong. Anyway, now we can go through here because the yellow doors are open, saving us some time. There's a power-up, but I think it's up there. Yeah. There's a trick block in the lower left. Well, that's unfortunate. I get the feeling there might be an emergency, and I think it might be somewhere near Sector 3, but I can't be sure. Well, that confirms it. Let's hope we don't have to hear that every 5 seconds for the next God knows how long.